Hey, Money! We're going to go ahead and make you some yogurt today.
Take a half gallon of milk and 2 tablespoons of Life Culture. We recommend Fage 2% because it works at the temperature that we're talking about and makes really good consistency, thick Greek yogurt. So, step 1, take out your yogurt, open the package, set on the side. You want this to bring up to room temperature. Set it out right before you do this. It'll be ready to go by the time you're done. Use a large saucepan, add 2 or so ice cubes to the pan, and let melt a few minutes. Then toss the ice cubes. The leftover water in the pan acts as a barrier and helps prevent scalding. Next stage. Pour in the half gallon of milk and cover. I usually hang a thermometer in the pan so I can see the milk temperature while cooking. Turn on the heat to medium-low heat. For ours, it's about 2 to 3, and leave alone. Keep cooking and slowly bring to a boil to about 180 degrees or simmer. It needs to boil for about 6 minutes, and otherwise it could be a little slimy or stringy. Use a thermometer, and as soon as it reaches about 180 degrees, go ahead and stir it until it gets to about 195 degrees. Next step, as soon as it reaches that, turn off the heat, put on a cool burner, and let cool to 115 degrees. I don't cover it at this stage, so it goes a little bit faster. It's fine if the milk has a skin appearance on the top. I just remove it or mix it in. Once it reaches the 115, go ahead and add a few scoops of the warm milk into the yogurt to liquefy the yogurt before adding it in. But you want to make sure the yogurt is dispersed evenly throughout the liquid. Put the lid back on and then put the milk in the oven with the light on. No need to really wrap in a towel, but if you want, you can do that if you don't have a light. Leave for about 6 to 12 hours. The longer, the more sour the yogurt will be. I usually do about 11 hours to 20 hours, so it gets even more sour. As soon as it's ready to go, you can go ahead and refrigerate it, and that yogurt is good to eat as is. However, if you want to do Greek yogurt, you want to go ahead and take a strainer and slowly scoop it out and put it into the strainer. The strainer is just going to go ahead and strain the whey. As soon as I put it into the strainer, I'll stick it in the fridge for about 4 hours. 2 to 4 hours is fine. And that'll go ahead and strain away all the whey. Once done, you can eat it as is. You've got Greek yogurt. Also try to save the whey and use it for extra stuff and flavoring. Like you can boil beans or pasta or anything else in it, and it gives a nice tendency of like a salty consistency. I like to whisk it a little bit. It mixes in some of the fat and the cream that's kind of separated on the top and the bottom. But whisking it gives a nice smooth consistency. And that's delicious. Anyways, there you go, Mom. Delicious. Enjoy. Have fun.